other areas of the city, I would imagine
Hey, this Big Rich. We live today, every day, live today, live today. Y'all share my videos, hit them like buttons off top. I'm on YouTube, realboxing_facts is my IG, and then realboxingfacts is my YouTube. You know, I'm going live. We're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about all those phony ass motherfucking fighters who don't want to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that, I'll keep saying it until they prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? They've been giving us fights, you know what I'm saying, that we don't even want to see for the last couple of years now. And it's pathetic. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out all the fighters that people are scared to fight. A lot of fighters really don't even mention Triple G's name for some reason. You know what I'm saying? He's not somebody who really calls anybody out, but he's also not a fighter that's willing to go up in weight and challenge himself, or he's not willing to call anybody out, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? He's content with fighting, you know what I'm saying, mandatories or nobodies, you know what I'm saying? Another fighter, we got Charlo. Charlo is probably the most ducked fighter that's on the planet. Nobody really wants to fight him. Nobody that's a champion at 154, 160, you know what I'm saying, 168, even 174 don't want no smoke. For some reason, nobody want no smoke. Nobody's calling Charlo out. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? We got a couple fighters here, man. You know, we do have some fighters. We got Usyk. I think Joshua is supposed to fight him next, or either drop the belt. We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Joshua wants that smoke, because I think Usyk got enough skills to expose Joshua, just like Andy did. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then we have Fury and Wilder. They got to fight each other. They're going to have to. I did a video with Wilder. I don't want him to fight right now. They used to take a couple fights off, take a step aside money, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? We got Dillian White. I think he just got knocked out. So, you know, it ain't gonna be nothing with him. He just got knocked the fuck out. You feel me? That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens to the best of us. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know? We got Andy Ruiz. I really haven't heard his name in the atmosphere. You know what? To be honest with you, I don't think nobody really want to see Andy. You know, he still got them fast hands. He got them. He's durable. He's got that chin. You know what I'm saying? You know, real talk. I don't think nobody want to see Andy. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Hunter. You know, Hunter is also out there. You know, to let y'all know it is a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Named Hunter. You know, he out there. You know, let me get that video on IG. I got to get the IG thing straight. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm going to download that video. And I'm going to try to share it. Let's see. We go back. I'll change that later. I'll change it later, y'all. So I'm on here a minute. Y'all give me a minute. You know what I'm saying? At this time, y'all can go to YouTube and subscribe. Hit the like button while I'm over here chilling. And then I'm getting this video together real quick on IG because the connection is bad over here. But I'm getting it together. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait 1 second.
Got my baby in my house.
I'm getting it together. Get it together.
Got my baby on my house. She gonna appreciate it.
Hold on. Let's see. Let me see. God damn it. Oh man, I'm trying to get this damn video straight. Go ahead. All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Today we're gonna be talking about fighters who don't want to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? We have a whole list of fighters that's out there. We got Triple G, you know what I'm saying, who don't want to fight Charlo, who don't want to fight Boo Boo. Same thing with Canelo, you know, and it's a reason why he don't want to fight. Canelo don't want to fight these guys because he's already been exposed by Floyd. You know, he's not quick enough with the feet. You got that punch though. Canelo will, if he catch you, he'll knock you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Also, he don't want to fight because the way he got his ass kicked when he fought Laura, you know what I'm saying? And those are the type of fighters that the same type of fighters as Charlo and Boo Boo is. So Canelo don't want to get exposed again. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Canelo would lose a fight, you know what I'm saying? Because he got a pretty good record when it comes to them judges. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how they can give Canelo that fight with Laura. But after I went back and rewatched it, Laura touched him with everything but the kitchen sink. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. We got Wilder. Nobody really wants to fight Wilder, you know, because they know they're gonna get knocked the fuck out. The only person that's skilled enough to fight him is maybe Tyson Fury. Joshua, if he fought him, he probably would outbox Wilder, but he ended up getting knocked the fuck out because you know he's just clumsy. He'll make a mistake and he'll get knocked the fuck out. We got who else we got? We got your boy, like I was saying in the other video, we got Ortiz. He's another fighter who nobody wants to see him on any day. And like I was saying in the other video, Andy is another guy that fighters don't want to actually fight. That's not somebody like, hey, let's fight, Andy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't want to see it. And you got my boy Hunter. He's in there. He's going to be getting his shot in the next probably 2 years. Usyk, I think he's supposed to be fighting Joshua, but I think Joshua's going to drop the belt because Joshua don't want that smoke. That if he fight Usyk and Usyk expose Joshua, then he not going to get that big fight with Fury. So that's why that's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big payday, $200 million payday. You know what I mean? Out in the UK. You know, everybody in the UK gonna be there. Everybody gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? We got okay, let's get down. We got Lopez. A lot of fighters say they'll fight Lopez, but I don't think a lot of fighters want to see Lopez. He's a very consistent fighter each round. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko says that he wants to fight him again, but Lomachenko's been exposed. Y'all know that, right? Lomachenko's been exposed, you know. Cambosis, he's a top fighter now. You know, he's ranked number 1, you know what I'm saying? And the WBO, you know. Then we got Garcia and Haney. Nobody really wants to see Haney because Haney got them hands. You feel me? And Garcia just proved that he got a chin and he can come up from adversity. You know what I'm saying? We got Comey. Who else we got that people don't really want to fight? You know, this thing is, the thing about, we got fighters out here that, they are actually boxers who don't want to fight each other, which to me is crazy. I'm just telling y'all, man, I've never heard this in my life where you have somebody that has a belt and says, oh, no, I don't want to fight that guy. What kind of shit is that? You're a boxer. You're supposed to be ready to accept all smoke. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose. Win or lose. That's the reason why when I interviewed Devin Haney and he said He ain't worried about the zero. I knew I had a fighter right there. Only a fighter would sit there and say, hey, I ain't tripping about no damn zero. I'm ready to throw them motherfucking things. Bing, bing. You know? A lot of fighters say they want that smoke from Tank. I really don't think they want that smoke from Tank. Tank is a complete fighter. He has a chin. You know, it's going to be hard as hell to knock his ass down. Okay? It's going to be hard. And then, you know, he coming with the bombs. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's Tank. That's Tank. He coming. You know what I mean? So, like, I think Ryan Garcia, if he fought Tank, even though I don't recommend Ryan Garcia to fight him not anytime soon, maybe like in 2021 or something like that, even 2022. He young. You know, but all these guys are young. There ain't no rush to get these guys beat up. But the thing about it is Tank is a complete fighter. So I understand why a lot of fighters don't want to see Tank. You know what I'm saying? Say something to my boy Tone. What's going on with your blood? You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get my little YouTube and IG cracking. You know what I mean? You feel me? Coming on every day live. But I really don't understand why fighters don't want to fight each other. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy to me. You know? Now let's get the matchups. Let's do the matchups. I think a good fight right now would be Tank and Lomachenko. That's just my opinion. You know. We got Ryan. I think Ryan and Devin would be a good fight. Even though I like both of them, and I kind of want it just to be a draw because they're both good fighters, and they both, they already have pretty much an equal record amongst each other in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? They both fought each other 3 times. Ryan won 3 times. Devin won 3 times. But they need to fight each other. That'd be a good fight. And I think that you know, you have your boy Secure Stevenson that's coming up. He wants to come up in weight and be among those, you know, 130, 135 pounders and get in the smoke. He wants to challenge himself. So it's gonna be good. If all of them get in there and fight each other, that's gonna be a great thing. I just think two of them need to just kick it off and just fight. You know what I mean? Kind of like what Errol Spence and Danny Garcia did, which made that's why that was such a good fight. Because they decided to fight each other. You know what I mean? And when good fighters do that, it changes everything. You know what I mean? When they just decide to fight each other, it changes everything. You know what I mean? You got to respect that. As fight fans, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect that. You got to respect that you have people that's willing to fight each other. Because I'm willing to pay $74, $84, $94, whatever it is, $49. I'm willing to pay just to see some good fights. You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, since I've had DAZN, I had DAZN all last year. Terrible fights. They need to fire their whole crew. Fire the whole announcers, people that's running DAZN, they all need to be fired. And they just start all over with. You know what I mean? And what I recommend them to do, you need to get Sugar Ray Leonard as an announcer, Andre Ward, and Roy Jones, the dream team, as your announcers. You feel me? And then what you need to do, instead of you putting all these UK fighters who nobody never heard of, who really ain't proved themselves around the world, you know what I'm saying? Start putting some real American fighters on there, man. Where people gonna be able to be like, yeah, that's the dude right there. You know what I mean? Like, Wilder, that's the dude. You know what I'm saying? You know, Haney, that's the dude. You know, and it's gonna be all good. You know what I mean? But as far as right now, garbage. Top Rank, sometimes they put on decent fighters, but they don't like for their fighters to fight black fighters. So I don't even know what the hell wrong with Top Rank. You know what I mean? It's a dumbass philosophy. Man, look. Get all that racism out of that shit, man, and fight the best. Simple. And you have a better brand. But as soon as you keep going along saying, oh, we don't want our fighters to fight black fighters, why? Because they're gonna get beat. And that ain't no way to have an organization. because that means you're building an organization around some bullshit. You know what I mean? If the black fighters are better or the best, that's what you want. You know what I mean? Look at Floyd Mayweather. He left Top Rank and made $800 million because they didn't believe in him because he was black. That's just a fact. I hate to say that, but it's just a fact. You know what I mean? They don't treat their fighters like how they should. You know? They don't. They don't treat their fighters like they should. You know? And what y'all got to realize is that when you're in a situation where you have networks, if you're on a network, and if they don't treat their black fighters right, like what Top Rank said about, what Bob Arum said about Bud. Come on, man. When have you ever heard that? When have you ever in your life heard of a promoter dissing their fighters? Somebody like Bud, who's 3-time world champion, the best fighter in the world, ranked #1. And they treated him like he was shit. You know what I'm saying? They basically said that, man, I don't even make money with this dude. I'm losing money. The money that I lost, I could have bought me a mansion in Beverly Hills. What? Really? Y'all just gonna let them say that? And ain't nobody gonna say that about Arum? Nothing gonna say nothing? Zero? So I think Bud is willing to fight Errol Spence. So we can't really put Bud in that category. I just think that Bud wants more money. And I think that, but I think that Bud got his entourage in his ear and they don't know business. Because I'm gonna tell you like this. What's 10% of $1 billion? See, that's my point. See, that's my point. See, it's Bud's like, oh, I want the billion. Why? You don't need the billion. 10% of $1 billion, that's $100 million. That's my point. You got to get the percentages right. So if they offer you, if you got $10 million on the table and they say, look, we're gonna give Errol Spence 6, we're gonna give you 4, right? But we all know the pay-per-view gonna be off the chain. So you're gonna get another probably 10 on the back end. So you really didn't get 4 million. That was just 4 million up money they gave you, upfront money they gave you. You really got 14 million. You see what I'm saying? Because after all the pay-per-views, after it's all calculated, the gate, because you'll be able to be in Texas, because they're allowing crowds in Texas. So you'll be able to get the crowd out there. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, Bud. If you're listening, you're my favorite fighter. You one of my favorite fighters. You know what I'm saying? I like you. I'm not dissing you at all. I know you got other YouTube people out there that's talking whatever they're saying about you. I'm not talking back. I'm just saying stop listening to people who don't know business. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen. You cannot listen to somebody if they never made $10 million. That's what Floyd used to always say. You can't listen to somebody who ain't never made 20 million. How am I listening to you? You never did it. You've never did it. So how am I listening to you? How in the world am I going to listen to someone if they're in my entourage, if they're my family, if they're my trainer, if they've never made $20 million, how can I listen to them? See, y'all got to look at the game. Y'all got the game all fucked up. You know, you think that you have to have 50-50 in fights and all this other extra shit. The problem with all of that, Bud, is I'm going to tell you like this. The problem with that is that if you have not proven that you are worthy, you may be the best fighter, but worthy in making that type of money with the crowds, because it's all about how many people you put in them seats. And if Errol Spence put way more people in them seats because of the bigger state that he's in, you got to respect that. And it's not no diss. So if he offered you 60-40, take it. That way we can get this great fight. And if you beat him, guess what? You just like Mayweather. You know, just like when Mayweather took that deal with De La Hoya, he was B-side. But then he became the man after he beat him. See, that's the game. And just listen to Mayweather. He teaching you. What Mayweather tell you to do, bud? He showed you how. He spent $700,000 to buy himself out of the contract because he has a name now. He don't need Bob Arum and Top Rank. But you have a name. You don't need them. You're not like other fighters. You put yourself in the same other fighters category. You're not them. You have a branded name. You know what I'm saying? That's already out there. You don't need a promoter. You got enough. You can promote yourself. Create your own company. And I know, you know what I'm saying, Bud, you didn't want to get into being a manager and a boxer and all that shit, but it kind of fell in your lap because your promoter just threw you under the bus and talking bad about you. So now we all, as media people, we looking at you like you got Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Which is terrible. Terrible to have. That's kind of like when a woman is being raped or being beaten by her husband, she still loves him. You know what I'm saying? How you love somebody that's got your eye hanging out? You know what I'm saying? That's where he got you right now, bud. And, you know, hey, like I say, you one of my favorite fighters. I don't want to see you out there looking like that. And I know you don't want to address the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? But you are kind of one of the fighters who people say that you ducking. And I don't even want to see that they saying you ducking because I know, bud, I know you willing to fight anybody. You feel me? But you just want to be compensated. Now, just look at the money aspect. Like I just told you, you have $10 million on the table just for the fight itself. And then on the back end, pay-per-view, another 10. You winning. That's 14 mil, man. 14 mil. That's 4 up front. That's a check for $4 million, right? And then another 10 on the back end. Come on, man. That's easy work right there. Easy work. You feel me? Let me read some of these comments. Let me see. I'm not even, let me see, a pro and I don't want to fight. See, you got fighters on here that saying he ain't even a pro and he want to fight these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? What my boy Tone say? You said, but like Pacquiao, he's just a fighter. Yeah, I know that's how Bud feels. Bud feels like that. He feels like I'm just a fighter. I just want to fight. All that business stuff. Let Bob Arum. But Bob Arum ain't got your best interest at heart. He ain't got your best interest at heart. We got somebody want to go live. Let me see if they want to go live. Yeah, you people be playing on here. They don't want to go live. They ain't ready to go live. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all playing on here, man. You know, on my IG, you know, and YouTube, I'm just letting you know, on IG, they over there playing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They talking about they want to go live. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, oh, look at they popping up. They popping up. And I'll let y'all see this. Okay? Look, they popping out. You got to see it now. You got to see it. You know, he brave. Y'all see that? I got to let y'all see that too because y'all know, y'all lie. What's going on, Papa? It was my first live, guys. What's going on with you, man? Let me turn the volume up on you. Who we got?
Hello.
How you feel about that, man? Fighters that don't want to fight each other.
Iran.
I can hear you. Connection kind of bad, but I can hear you. It's trying to boot back up. See, this live never really go right. You know what I'm saying? We got a guy here, you know what I'm saying? He came live. A lot of times when I put people on live. What'd you say? Okay, YouTube, he just fell off live, just letting y'all know. Oh, he on Instagram live, just to let y'all know. But yeah, you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, think Bud is I think this is what I think. I think Bud, and this is just my opinion, since Errol Spence just fought a hard fight coming off of a car crash, you know what I'm saying? I think Bud needs to fight Sean Porter. That's a hard fight. So if he fights Sean Porter and he gets through Sean Porter, then that means that Errol Spence fought Sean Porter and beat him, and then Bud fought Sean Porter and beat him. Now they can meet for a huge mega fight. Boom! There it is. And the next 6 months, we put together a mega fight between Terrence, Bud Crawford, and we got your boy Errol Spence, man, the truth. You feel me? and put them two the guys together and let's get some good work, man. That's right there. You know what I mean? And what we'll do, this is what we'll do. It'll be a 2-fight deal. 2-fight deal. $4 million on the table for Bud. Off top. Check for $4 million, and then he gets the rest of his money on the back end. Right? $6 million in a check for your boy Errol Spence, and then he'll get whatever on the back end with the pay-per-view. You feel me? There it is right there. I worked out a contract right there. You know what I mean? Boom. You know, that's it right there. You know, and let's get this fight on, man. And then we're going to get another fight I want to see. Real talk. I don't really want to see the fight between Tank and Garcia because, I honestly don't think Garcia is ready. 2 things. I know y'all I love Garcia. You know, Ryan Garcia is one of my favorite fighters too. Devin Haney. I always say that. I always say it because I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why is because I know Garcia is not ready. And the reason why he's not ready is because he got touched in the last fight. He even got knocked down by Luke. Now, if Luke can touch you, what the hell do you think Tank gonna do? Tank can take a punch. See, I said this on my last video. I said, what happens when Ryan catch Tank with one of them hooks, you know, boom, one of them fast YouTube or Instagram hooks, you know, that he be throwing, right? And he has no effect on Tank. What is Ryan gonna do? What are you gonna do then? Because you know Tank is a tank. He gonna keep coming. He gonna keep coming. You know what I mean? So this is the fight I want to see. The 2 top dogs. I want to see Lopez and Tank go head to head in a couple months. Fuck it. Put them on the map. Let's go head to head and let's see this fight. Because this will be the fight of all fights. You know what I'm saying? Very good fight. And as far as Joshua, don't want to fight Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, don't want to fight Charlo or Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? This is just a fact. It's a fact now. It used to be people would say, oh, well, that's not true. You know what I mean? He needs to fight the Crusher, and he needs to do this, he needs to do that. Well, now you're running out of excuses. There ain't no more excuses. Motherfuckers just don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Just don't want to fight. My boy Tone say Tank will take 2 or 3 to land to just 1. And we seen him do that. We seen Tank. Let me tell you how intelligent Tank is. Tank said, you know what? Leo hits hard, but he don't hit hard enough that's going to stop me from knocking this motherfucker the fuck out. That's what he did. He took a punch. Remember when he knocked Leo out? He took a punch. And he knocked old boy out. So imagine what he going to do to Ryan. Ryan going to come through with them quick hooks. And that's going to hurt Tank. A couple of them punches going to hurt Tank. I'm just going to tell you. In the body. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Tank is the kind of fighter that if he gets hurt, like Floyd, you're not going to know it. I just said this in my last video. I said, how many times did Floyd fight with broken ribs, broken hands? It's documented. Broken wrists, broken hand. Remember many fights, Floyd used to do this in fights because his hands were so brutal. He used to knock everybody out. You want to talk about a knockout artist? Look at Floyd's first 30 fights. 27 knockouts. 28 knockouts. He had a high knockout punch, but at what cost? Wrist. Fucking his wrist up. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to understand that we got some good fights that should be made in the future, but them are some of the good fights I want to see. I want to see Joshua and Tyson Fury. I want to see Lopez and Tank. I want to see Charlo and Canelo, both the CCs. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see these fights. This is what I want to see. And then I want to see Chocolate Tito and your boy Gary Russell. They need to fight. Fuck it. then almost close to the same weight. Think chocolate may be at what 118, 122, whatever. So man, go up a few pounds, man, and let's fight Gary Russell. Fuck it, let's get this shit cracking. Get it cracking, man. Fuck it. Be a good fight. Good fight. These are some good fights, man. You know what I'm saying? And then we could switch over, and we could run. We might be able to, if we can't get chocolate for Gary. Let's go Gary and your boy Shakir Stevenson. That's a good fight. Fuck it. Shakir Stevenson want to be great. He needs a big name on his record. Let's get it in. Gary Russell been wanting to fight. You know, he been on the internet wanting to fight everybody. Man, let's get it cracking. That's a perfect fight. So that way they can both be right there with each other and fight each other. That'd be a good motherfucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Who else scared to fight each other, y'all? Who else we got? We can't say Danny Garcia ain't never scared to fight anybody. We can't say AB ain't scared. AB willing to fight anybody, anytime. He don't give a damn who he fight. You know what I'm saying? He'll fight anybody. And there's another thing. My boy Tone said that on here. He said that why nobody calling out Lopez? Because I think they seen what he did to Lomachenko. To be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you, Lopez, he want that smoke. He coming to fight. Now Lopez want to cash in. He want that money. You know what I'm saying? He want that money. He want that mucho dinero. You feel me? And he wants that money, and he's going to get that money. You know, he want that $10 million. I don't blame him, man. Fuck it. He got all the belts. Should be worth $10 million. You know what I'm saying? He should get 10. Why not? I'll knock him. Get that man his money. You know, he young. He only 20-something years old. You know what I'm saying? Let him get that Lambo. He want that Lambo. You know what I'm saying? He want the big truck. And he want that big ass house. I don't even knock him. He earned it. Hey, man. Lopez earned it, man. Stop hating on the motherfucker, man. Stop hating on Lopez, man. You know what I'm saying? He earned it. You know, and then, you know, hey, now that Lomachenko been exposed, let Lomachenko get back in the game, too, in another couple months. Give him a good fight somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Give him a good fight. Fuck it. You know, we put him in there with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's Shakir Stevenson. He might be able to fight him if he can't get the fight with Gary Russell. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? Let Lomachenko get back in the game. You know what I'm saying? I know all the networks pumped him up and made him, you know, he had that amateur ass style where he was doing all that movement and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it looked pretty when he did it, right? But Floyd Mayweather used to do that same movement. Y'all called him boring. See? Y'all hypocrites, man. Can't be like that, man. You got to keep it real, man. You got to keep it real. You know what I mean? You can't say, oh, we love the way Canelo moved when he learned all that from Floyd Mayweather. When he got his ass kicked from Floyd Mayweather, all the moves he learned from Floyd Mayweather. Now y'all saying that he's the greatest ever. You know what I mean? Then you call Floyd boring. Even though Floyd was doing the same movement, same little shit that you see Canelo doing, Floyd was doing. Floyd taught him that. That's what he learned. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is. I ain't knocking Canelo for that. You have to learn from your fights. If you don't learn from your fights, that means you're an idiot. Straight up. You're an idiot. I don't give a damn how you look at it. You are a motherfucking idiot. If you don't learn from your motherfucking fights, you're an idiot. You know what I mean? That's the bottom. I don't even care about all that black, white, or this or that. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. You know why Canelo's great? Because Canelo was able to learn from Floyd. Even the way how he moved and how he marketed himself for the maximum amount of money. You know what I'm saying? He learned from Floyd. That makes you intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And not only did he learn from Floyd, what he did, he knows how to basically get this money in boxing. Because you got to remember, it's prize fighting. This is also you know what I'm saying, a business. And y'all, a lot of y'all don't respect the business part of it. But you know why? Yeah, Canelo's smart. The Floyd did the same thing. Floyd vacated a couple belts. Why not? It didn't mean nothing to him after he got it. After he got it, but shit, who gives a fuck? If it's you got look at this. Look at this. Would you rather keep the belt and fight your mandatory and make $2 million or $3 million, right? Or would you rather drop that motherfucker in the trash like Riddick Bowe did, okay, and make 30 million over here? It's a business, man. You gonna miss out on that money over a mandatory? Feel me? Come on, man. Yeah, man. He ain't look. You know why he vacated that belt at 160? Because you know who's in that belt, who's coming for that 160. Charlo. He don't want to see Charlo. You know why? Because Charlo gonna mess his money off, man. He ain't gonna be able to earn the money that he was able to earn because Charlo is going to expose Canelo and probably beat Canelo. You feel me? With that foot movement and that boxing ability, he gonna expose him big time. So that's why he don't want to see Charlo. You know what I mean? And the level that Canelo's on right now, you know what I mean? For me, I would recommend get your big paydays in first, Canelo. Fuck it. Get your money, man. You know what I'm saying? For the next 2 years, get your money. And then fight Charlo. But get your money right now. Get your money up. Keep getting your money, man. Fuck the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you like this. Ain't nobody going to support you when you ain't popping no more. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't popping no more, ain't nobody going to be going, Canelo, I got a check for you. Canelo, I'm donating. None of that shit. Get your money, Canelo. Make as much money as that you can possibly make. You know what I'm saying? Because boxing is not what people think it is. People think boxing is like how Floyd lives. Nah, it ain't like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I said the other day, most boxers only, if they make 10,000, they're happy. You feel me? They make 20,000, they really happy. 50,000, they balling. You feel me? And guess what? That money got to last to the next fight. That's why the other day when I did a show on boxing minimum wage, that's why I was trying to break all that shit down. Y'all listen, man. I'm trying to give y'all game. You know, contracts and everything, man. Listen. Y'all gotta understand, man. It's the way on how you do this. And if you box and if you're on that level, that's who I'm talking to. I ain't talking to you if you ain't on that level. If you're on that level, you have to learn how to do this shit. Because if you keep going with the conventional boxing way, way they do business, you're gonna be broke. You're gonna be, when boxing is over with, the only job you're gonna have available to you is either an announcer or a motherfucking trainer. Either one. That's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? But back to the subject. Why fighters won't fight each other. The business aspect of it is that sometimes it's not even worth fighting a motherfucker because you're missing out on too much money if you fight this guy. You know what I mean? It's sad to say that, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You're missing out on too much motherfucking money if you fight this guy over here. You know what I mean? Even though the public wants you to fight this guy, the media wants you to fight this guy, it's more money over here. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually the route that you're going to go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm way past my little 30 minutes for the day. I love talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all support the channel. If y'all want to cash at me, you know what I'm saying? Some Skrilla. You know, it's the money symbol, Real Boxing Facts, real simple. You know what I'm saying? And what I always say on here, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to all my videos, I'm always going to say support the trainers and support the fighters. You know what I'm saying? If that means that you have to find out their Cash App or their Zillow or whatever on their page, go support them because they need it. It's a pandemic right now. Ain't nobody making money but the big name fighters and the big time companies. You know, the networks is making money because they're able to put money into these fighters because the promoters are not really making money because there's no crowds. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all if y'all have a favorite fighter and you claim that you are their favorite fighter, you know what I'm saying, and you support everything they do, go on their page and support them. Find out a way how to support them. That's real talk, man. You know what I mean? I always say that on the end of all my videos because I want y'all to understand that boxing is not what y'all see. Just because you see one of your favorite fighters riding around in a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, that don't mean they got Skrilla, man. That don't mean they got money. You know what I mean? And being an entertainer in itself, whether you're a rapper, you know what I'm saying, a dancer, a model, or a movie star, it's all about perception. That's the only way people fuck with you. The only way people fuck with you is if they think you got money. The same way how banks do. One of the ways the banks fuck with you if they feel that you got money. Because they're not gonna give you money if you acting like you broke. If you paying minimums on credit card, they're not fucking with you. You know what they're gonna say? How the fuck I'm gonna loan you some money when you can only pay the minimum back on the credit card? We're not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? We're not fucking. That's why you should always maintain 85% on the credit card by the end of the month. So if that means you got to pay huge payments every week to pay that motherfucking credit card back, the money's still yours, but you got to pay that shit back so you won't look like you broke. When you're broke, the public is designed in America to not fuck with you. They're not going to give you a dime if they think you broke. That's real talk. So these boxers have to maintain an image. You know what I'm saying? They have to do that, man. And y'all public got to understand that. You have to understand that. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you got the opportunity, go on their page, on their website, you know what I'm saying, on their YouTube page, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them are on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Instagram. You might catch them on Instagram and donate some money to them, man. Fuck it. Donate some motherfucking money, man. Stop being cheap. $5, $10, $100. Shit, if you got it, $500, motherfucker, give motherfuckers some money, man. Cash out them some money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that would go a long way in some of these boxers' hands, especially the young fighters. You know what I'm saying? That got hit with the pandemic and they're kind of in between because they're not able to make money because their name is not big enough to be headlining. Where these corporations are going to put their money behind them. They need your money. You may see them on Instagram and trying to get money. Give them some money. If they're your favorite fighter, send them some money, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to support my cause, you know what I'm saying, and my channel, you know what I'm saying, you can always go on Cash App, money symbol, Real Boxing Facts. Simple. It's very simple. Hit the like button. Definitely hit the like button. Let me see. Let me see these guys over here. See, we got let me see, the WBCF ordered mandatory. Yeah, between Garcia and Haney. That's a good fight. They should fight each other. Now, me personally, since I like both of them, I really don't want neither one of them to win. I just want to draw. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want them to in terms of their making money power. Because you know when you lose and you have an L on your record, it drops your potential up. You know, drop down. I mean, and you're not able to get the money that you was able to get. So that's why I don't like to see them young guys like that fight each other early like this. I prefer for them to get their money for a couple more years, maybe 2 more years. Get your money, Devin. I know what Devin doing, but you know, your boy Garcia, get your money. Get your money right now. You just knocked out a good fighter, Luke. You know what I'm saying? Don't fight Devin. You already know you can't fuck with Devin. You fought him six times. Okay? And you know that Devin is going to expose you because he's already fought you 6 times in the amateur. So leave that shit alone. Even though I know the WBC ordered it, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Get your money for about 2 years. You young. You ain't 21 years old. 22. You young. Y'all young. Both of y'all is young, man. Get your money. Get your money, man. For a couple years. Go get that Lambo, man, and that house, and you know what I mean, and them savings and stocks and bonds, and invest your money in Tesla, man. If you get Ryan, you get your check, put the whole check on Tesla. Fuck it. And watch how that shit grow in 5 years. Put the whole check on that whole whatever you got for this last fight, $1 million, put the whole fucking shit on Tesla. Fuck it. And that shit gonna grow. That shit gonna be 500,000-600,000 in a couple years. You feel me? Come on, man. You make 5, 6, 7, 800,000 off of that. Easy work, man. But get your money, Ryan. I know y'all say that the WBC ordered them to Ryan and Devin to fight. You know what? I'm gonna post a video of Ryan and Garcia sparring. I mean, not sparring, but in the amateurs fight. And you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I know the keys to beating Ryan. You know what I'm saying? And Devin knows it too. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna let y'all see that shit so y'all can see what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna post that shit on Instagram. You feel me? And y'all gonna see. That's what I'm saying. Ryan, get your money for a couple years and then take them hard fights. You know, then after 2 years, fight the Lopez's, the Tanks, the Haneys, you know what I'm saying? Fight all them motherfuckers in them years. And the reason why I say that is because Devin, you know, Ryan never been in the doghouse like that. He probably was visiting, but he ain't never been in the doghouse, man. He didn't grow up in the doghouse. Haney grew up in the doghouse. You feel me? That right there, that's your pedigree. Come out that doghouse, man, you a hell of a motherfucking fighter. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you look at it. You know, that's real talk. So, you know, I'm gonna leave it there. All the people that came in, you know, I'll be on here every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm way past my 30, 35 minutes, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes I get caught up in what I'm talking about. And I just give a little game out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all peep that, man. That's real talk. Y'all can learn a little bit from with that credit card shit. Can't pay minimums. I like to give a little game out too. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on here. Can't pay minimums, man. If you got a credit card, $500, you know what I'm saying? Pay you $150 a week, you know, out your check. Make sure you pay that shit back by the 29th of every month. You know, because if you don't, then the bank look at you like you broke. And banks don't fuck with broke motherfuckers. And I'm going to leave it there. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got any more comments, inbox me, man. Let me know what's going on. Y'all got topics y'all want me to talk about? Let's do it. I'm out.